It's the night before I officially go back to work. I still have a ton of stuff to cut. I have to get the kids ready and showered, and I have to meal prep. You know, that whole eating healthy again. All I really want to do is cuddle, 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 cuddle with this guy. Want to do some cuddling, honey? We're gonna cuddle. Cam, what's that little towel for?
It's for my hair to dry.
How are you gonna dry your hair with that tiny towel?
You know, it's up to here.
Yeah. No, it's actually a lot longer. Yeah, more like that.
I'm just gonna do this.
Okay. And the big towel, what's that for?
That's for my body.
Oh. Today is day 1, although it's not with the kids, so I don't really even count it. But it is day 1 back officially, and this would be my morning routine, which is really a simple one. First, moisturize, most important. I have especially dry skin in the morning. Throughout the day, it starts getting a little greasy, so I have a little bit of a dual skin going on. But yeah, my morning routine, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I guess you can watch. It stinks because all summer long I've been fine. I haven't been sick at all. And now, about 2 days ago, I started getting very, very, very sick. I spent Sunday morning in bed. No, I went to church. But Sunday evening, I was just laying down, and then yesterday I stayed in bed for a lot longer than I usually do. About until noon, just about. So I do a little bit of BB cream. Go ahead, I do some of this stuff. Nothing crazy, intricate. I'm not really a makeup person as far as it's not my expertise. I really just put makeup on. And I mean, I don't know. If you're a makeup expert, you may have noticed I may have done something a little backwards or whatnot. But for me, it's just, so it's quasi-presentable. My necklace has this cute, super cute. So I think I'm going to wear these earrings. They're similar to it. Not an exact match, but similar enough. And that's pretty much what I do in the mornings to get ready. Most of the times I wear my hair down. Sometimes I'm just really lazy. I put it up in a bun like I just did right now. A lazy bun. And that's about all. But I do want to learn how to do makeup the right way. The way all those professionals do it. And then lastly, I picked my glasses. So I've been wearing these glasses for a couple of years. These are my Warby Parker. If you follow me on Instagram or anything, these are the ones I always wear. But recently I discovered this website called Zenni Optical. And so their glasses are super cheap. And I got them with my prescription and I really spent about $70 and I got 3 pairs of glasses, which was amazing. So I have these, which are a little bit more curved on the bottom, and the rim has 2 different colors. I got these, they're purple, but I mostly wear these when my hair is down because these are a lot bigger, so I just want my hair to be fuller so they don't look that big and then they look ridiculous. They're kind of similar to my Warby Parkers, but these are purple. And then my other ones are actually downstairs, and they're my favorite ones, but I don't wear them as much even though they're my favorite, because I got them with that feature where it turns into sunglasses when you go outside. And I found now that after I did all that, that I don't like it. It looks kind of ridiculous. So I don't really wear them. So I want to reorder them without the feature. Again, I spent about $70 on 3 pairs of glasses. I went to my eye doctor, I got my prescription, and then I sent it in with my, I ordered it online, I put my prescription in, I chose the ones that I wanted, and there are all these features that you can put onto your glasses. You know, bifocals, whatever it is, they can do it. But they're very affordable. So if you are a Warby Parker person like me and you like stylish glasses, you'll love Zenni Optical as well. And that's my morning routine. So now we're off to work. It's 7:16 a.m. and I am on my way to work now. It is a little early. I don't have to report to school until about between 8:15, but as teachers, we really like to be there early, especially today. Our PD is a lot of PD and hardly any setup time in the classroom. So I want to get there a little early so that I can get some work done. I'm here. Oh my goodness, can't believe I'm here. My room is set up, but I do need some last minute things that I need to get done. But isn't this so cute? We had PD all day today. I'm wearing my headphones just so that I can be heard a little better. And because people keep walking into my classroom, it's a little weird. Well, now it's 2:30. I'm officially off the clock. For the last hour and a half, we did have some prep time to finish up in our classrooms. And sadly, I'm not done yet. I still have a few things that I need to finish up. But I will be leaving anyway because I told myself that if it really doesn't need to be done by the end of the day, I could leave it for another day. So what I'm really trying to do is that during the week, while the kids are here and during my prep time and all that, that I can really start working on things that need to be finalized, that I have a better idea on how to do it once the kids are here, once I get to know the kids and all that. I'm learning to let go because the thing is that I used to spend a lot of time in the classroom. I used to leave really late, 5, 6 in the afternoon, and it really took away a lot of time from my family and my personal life, and it was really detrimental. I wanted to share with you guys a new system that I'm trying with pencils. I've always had just the cups, but for the dull and then the sharpened pencils. And this year I'm going to try something new. I'm going to give every single student 5 pencils, and it's going to have their number on it. This one's number 19. It's also the first time I'm doing numbers. I've always been against numbers because I feel like it takes away from the personalization and giving them that personal, just recognizing them for who they are. But I feel like I'm really good about treating my kids well and showing them a lot of love. And as long as I don't treat them like a number, then I shouldn't worry about it. It just makes it a lot easier with numbers. So this would be for student number 19, and he would have 5 of these. I bought little bags on Amazon. They should be arriving today. Actually, I can't wait to go home and check. And so each one of them will have their own bag with their 5 pencils. Those pencils are supposed to last them all week long. And then at the end of the week, like on a Friday afternoon after school, I'll go ahead and sharpen all of their pencils, make sure that they're all ready to go. So then they can use them again for the following week. My goal is to have them have those 5 pencils available to them all the time. They carry that little pouch everywhere they go. And then, I'll make it like a challenge at the end of the month, or maybe at the end of the week, if they still have all of their pencils, I will give them a brag tag. But just the pencil craziness sometimes. We go through so many pencils get lost. And so this way, if we find one on the floor, it has a number, we know who it belongs to. So I think that will be helpful. I'm going to try it. I'm not sure how effective it will be, but we shall see. This is the view when you first come into the classroom. I'll show you a few of the things in here. So I'll back up so you can see the bulletin board. This one right here, this is our buzzworthy board where we can hang up student work, and our number posters up there. So if you look closely, these are folders, and so students will put up their papers here. We'll just make the holes in the paper and just stick them up. Got that idea from Kristen. And right here, right next to it, I decided to put their brag tags right next to it. So it's just a lot easier. The brag tags are up there along with their work. This will be my first year using numbers to identify the students. And so each one of them has their own bin. These are just the Sterilite bins that you buy at Walmart. It's 3 to a pack. And I have 27. I have 26 students in my roster, but I got 27 just in case. These are things that I have. This is something that I created for each student. It'll be personalized for them, where they could have their super improver goals. They have all of their math vocabulary accessible to them, their name, and then these phonics sliders that I have in my TPT shop so that it can be differentiated for every student. This is what I'll put inside of their folder, the folder that goes home with them. And I have just some other things here that I have to put inside of their bins. This bulletin board, I like to leave it blank at the beginning, just because every year I kind of just change it up a little depending on the class that I have. I'm thinking I'm going to use this board right here for super improvers. I do whole brain teaching, so I'm going to use that for super improver. This is our library area. I love this. Oh, look at that. I got the pigeon and elephant and piggy are over here. Let me show you the whole library area. It's like this. Okay. The way that I sort my library. The way that I keep my library organized is I go by genre and also by themes and topics. And so I have the labels right on the bins, and then I have these sticker labels that match the one on the outside. So I make sure I use the same image on there, because at the beginning of first grade, I get students that know how to read and I get students that don't. So, and I also get a lot of students that don't speak the language. So this way they can identify with a picture or with the words. I also like to point out that it's non-fiction. So this way the students know the type of reading that they will be doing. Right over here, these I got from Really Good Stuff. I got them on a really good deal. They were 50% off, so I think I spent about $80. These are the Target sleeves from the Target Dollar Spot, and I just made these myself. One of the things I love doing in my classroom is writing on the windows. I just use regular window markers to do that. Yeah. So this is my library. I do have a lot of books, a whole lot of books. I love for the library area to be carpeted. I love the kids to sit there and just, they have choice for seating back there. There's beach chairs, they have pillows, they have cuddle buddies, and I got these chairs at IKEA. And the students love to use these. Standing in the front of the class, this is what it looks like. And I went a little unconventional this year. Don't mind the mess over there. I decided to mix up chairs and tables. And so all of the, and the desk, I mean, all of the desks aren't all in the front. They're just scattered, and I went ahead and did tables in the middle of the classroom as well. It helped to do this because right on the end, I put these things here with all of our supplies. One on this side and one on that side. And of course, I label everything because why not? Those labels fell off and well, I'm being lazy, guys. I'm being lazy. And then over here is where we keep all of our math manipulatives, and those are all labeled as well. Here in the front of the class is where I have my focus wall. I usually go ahead and just put everything that we're working on for the week is always up here. So the students always know what we're working on. And right over here where I have the Velcro, that's where we put our schedule. So these are the cards that I use for schedule. So ELA and writing, guided reading. These are in my shop. For my focus wall, I do like to keep all of my posters right underneath my desk. This is my desk, guys. I just got a table. I lowered the legs. And so right in here, I just keep everything. It's easily accessible. All of my genre posters are in here. And I just stick it up with these Velcro dots. This is my student closet. I know, it's filled with a lot of stuff. I even have desks in there. But this is where I decided to do my makerspace. I got this idea from Brooke Brown. Oh my gosh, we just have access to so many amazing educators. And I put these up with hot glue. Isn't that awesome? Because it will stick up really well, and then when it's time to take them off, they'll come off easily without damaging. I bought these at IKEA, and what I plan on doing is filling these up with Legos. I already sent out an email to my colleagues hoping they have Legos they want to get rid of. All my STEM bins are here, and these are some book bins I'm getting rid of because they do not match my classroom. And in there is how I organize my units, and I made a video about this actually. It's on Facebook still if you wanted to watch it and see how I organize, and I have all of my materials in there. All I need to do is just pull them right out every year and differentiate for whatever need I have, for whatever student I have. This is my corner, pretty much. It's where I keep all of my stuff organized for teaching, and I keep it there because I sit here most of the time for guided reading, and so I have easy access to everything that I need. My Dibbles data, my phonics space passages, all this great stuff. I also like to hang things up on the wall like this that I can just easily reference. And then I also keep guided reading materials right over here, and of course they are labeled. My day officially ends at 2:30, and I left the building at 3 o'clock, so I'm really proud about that. And I'm here to do some food shopping. So this is me already starting the year having good balance and making sure to cut my hours, and that even if things aren't completely done by 2:30, giving myself maybe some grace period of 15-30 more minutes to stay at work, and then getting out of there because I have other stuff that I really need to get done. I want to be a good wife, I want to be a good mom, I want to take care of myself, and so here I am. I have to food shop, and I'm gonna get it done. Day 2 of me going back to school, and it is also day 1 with the students, and it is already a crazy day. I, for some reason, woke up a little later than usual. That was crazy because that never, ever happens. For starters, I never sleep the night before school. I have nightmares, and I actually slept last night, like a full night's sleep, and then it was hard for me to wake up. So I guess I'm really comfortable. I don't know. And today is also my daughter's first day of middle school, and I just dropped her off, and I had to hold my tears back, and just can't believe how fast she's growing and how big she is. Yes, I'm having I don't know how today's gonna go. It's Wednesday, and on Wednesdays around here we have family night, which means that we decide to do something fun together as a family. We usually don't have phones out, so this is an exception to record this. and what else? And we just spend some time together. We have this jar where we have put ideas on things to do together as a family. The green ones are inexpensive activities, and the orange ones are a little bit more pricey. So depending on the week and how we're feeling and how we're doing, we have the girls pick one of these. I've been running around like crazy this first week, and I feel like I'm trying to get this vlog thing going to show you what my first week of school is like, but I literally can't really do much to show you because I'm just so busy and I don't have time to whip out my phone every single time to record, and then I'm having trouble with the memory in my phone and keeping all of the videos in there, sending them to a different cloud and all that. It just goes to show how busy the first week of school is. I'm getting here early. I'm probably leaving a little bit late, not too late, and I may bring some work home, limited amount of work. But keep in mind, I've been doing this for several years, and so I have a pretty good system going. Therefore, I don't need to be here super early every single time or leave at 6 in the afternoon. I know that some people have been doing it for several years and they still can't get a hold of that, and I know that's tough. But systems, and I'm hoping that throughout the year, as I continue doing vlogs, I can possibly show you some of the systems that I have going and why it has become not easy, but a lot simpler for me to be able to just, have a life again. Friday afternoon, and the room looks this clean. I'm celebrating. Yep, I am. Let's check out the closet and see if they dropped my stem bins everywhere. Oh, they dropped one and they didn't pick it up. But that's progress. Because yesterday they dropped like 5. So they're getting there. I'm proud of this. Let me show you this also. This right here, I had to separate it because it just, you live and you learn. All of them together did not work out, and I had to put another one over there. So with trying this new system, I am learning that some things just don't work, and I am troubleshooting. One of the things that I challenged them to do today was to put them back in order, because I taught them how to take them out. You just pull them out, and then on the side, you just squeeze on the sides a little bit, and you're able to take out the entire tray. So I had kids take out the trays and bring them to their seats. When they did that, that meant that all of those were completely empty, and they needed to figure out the order to put them back in. And I gave it to them as a challenge, and they did it. I couldn't even believe it. I was so proud. The other thing that I have been challenged with were the book bins. I already put books in there for them, and look, they're in order. When they first put them back, I didn't tell them to put them back in order. I just told them to put them away. I didn't tell them to put them in order, just put them away. And so naturally, they didn't put them back in order. And at the end of the day, I said, oh, we really need these to be in order, because if I'm gonna number things, I need them to be in order. And they did it, and they worked together, and it was great teamwork. They figured it out. I was so proud of them. This is what I learned from this. Sometimes, and in the years I've been teaching, sometimes I give them something that's really challenging, and I'm thinking they're not gonna be able to do it. And sometimes they fail the first time, the second, the third time, and I would quit at it. This is just not gonna work. But when things are challenging sometimes, they are able to figure it out. They are able to problem solve if you give them the opportunities. I didn't figure things out the first, second, or third time. Sometimes it takes me 4 and 5 tries. Same thing with these kids. They're 6 years old. And I was very impressed that I gave them this challenge and they were able to figure it out. I'm going to keep it this way, that they have to put it back in order, because it will help them with ordering numbers and teamwork. And today it didn't take them that long, and I know after much practice, it will take them even less. Take the opportunity when you have different organization things like this, where you can utilize those opportunities for students to learn other strategies and hone in on different skills. This is a skill they're honing in on. We're doing math and ordering numbers while we're staying organized. Yes. I have something embarrassing to admit to. I have started to use a fanny pack. I'm embarrassed. I can't believe I'm even sharing that. But I'm using a fanny pack, and I'm going to show it to you because I already got a lot of crap for it today. I had a lot of people making fun of me, but that's all right. Let me show you how I'm going to use it. I've already used it for 3 days, and it's been very effective. Highly recommend it. On the cool meter, it's at an even 0. It's not cool at all, but it's very effective. Behold the fanny pack. So what do I have in here? Band-Aids, because we know that in kindergarten and first grade, Band-Aids cure everything. And I have my Expo marker. Comes in handy every time I have to give them a smiley or frowny. A Mr. Sketch, red because it's one of my favorites. Sticky notes because obviously, I don't even have to explain that, guys. Another Mr. Sketch, why not? They smell good. A pen, a highlighter, and what else? An eraser, because who doesn't need an eraser? As you're walking around, there's always a kid that needs an eraser, and it's just handy in there. I love it. I carry it with me everywhere, and it just makes it so much easier to not have to be running around the classroom trying to get things in different spots in the classroom. It's all right around my waist. Embarrassing? Yes. Effective? Also. I'll deal with it. It's Friday night. I thought I would come home and just crash and do nothing. But the truth of the matter is that aside from being a teacher, I'm also a pastor alongside my husband. And we are busy making videos for church. So we're actually using the equipment. We're here in the room. Everything is set up. The lights are on. And we are ready to go, making some videos for the church just to let people know what we do and spread the message of the gospel. So I'm a teacher by day, a pastor by night. No, not really by night. Can't be a pastor by night. You know what I mean.